Once upon a time, there was a teenage girl named Sarah who was addicted to social media. She spent all her waking hours scrolling through her feeds, checking her likes and comments, and constantly updating her own profile. One day, Sarah discovered a new social media app that promised to connect her with people from all over the world. Excited by the prospect of having even more friends, she immediately downloaded the app and started using it. But as the days went by, Sarah began to notice strange things happening on the app. Her friends would send her messages that seemed to come from inside her own mind, and she would see images of herself in places she had never been. Sarah tried to ignore these strange occurrences, but they only became more frequent and unsettling. She started to feel like she was being watched, both on the app and in real life. One night, as she was scrolling through her feed, she saw a video of herself sleeping in her own bed. She screamed and dropped her phone, realizing that whoever was behind the app was watching her every move. Sarah tried to delete the app, but it wouldn't budge from her phone. Every time she tried to get rid of it, it would reappear, this time with even more terrifying messages and videos. Desperate to escape the constant surveillance, Sarah decided to unplug completely and delete all her social media accounts. But even then, she couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched. As the days went by, Sarah's mental and physical health began to deteriorate. She became paranoid, sleepless, and withdrawn. Her family and friends tried to help her, but she refused to tell them what was happening. It turned out that the app was not created by a company, but by a group of hackers who were experimenting with mind control. Sarah was one of their first test subjects, and they were not going to let her go easily. In the end, Sarah couldn't take it anymore and she took her own life. Her family and friends were devastated, and they never knew the true reason behind her death. But they all knew that her addiction to social media had played a major role in her demise. They warned others about the dangers of excessive use of social media and urged them to be mindful of their online activities. From that day on, the town was haunted by the ghost of Sarah, who was still trapped in the virtual world and forced to relive her last days over and over again, a cautionary tale for all who couldn't keep the balance of their online and offline life.